Today we'll be looking on what multi-AZ deployment is and what is read replica. What is the difference between multi-AZ and read replica in AWS RDS. So starting with what is multi-AZ. So basically multi-AZ is just a failover mechanism. So as the name suggests, it's multi-availability zone. So that means your instance is available in multiple availability zones. Even if one availability zone goes down, the other will pick up, right? So that is why it is just in failover mechanism. So but since this is just a failover mechanism, the applications are not configured or they are not ready to read from the standby instance. So your application will be configured to the main primary instance, which we call as master instance. Okay. On the other hand, what is read replica? So read replica is designed for the high performance. So it helps you in the in giving the high performance. So in this you can actually offload some of the capacity from your primary instance to the read replica. So that means you can configure your application to specifically read from either master instance or the read replica instance. Okay. The other use of read replica is we can use it in disaster management or disaster recovery. If due to some reason your primary database goes down, the read replica is also there, so it can support your application so that your application never goes down, right? Or maybe if you are migrating your application from one platform to another, so in that case also we can use read replica. So in this video we will actually go into the AWS console. We will create a multi-AZ, we'll create a read replica. Okay, so let's go in the AWS management console. Let's understand this a little bit more further. So for multi-AZ, suppose this is our system before. So this is a non-multi-AZ system. So we have two AZs, but our master instance is just in my first availability zone, and in second availability zone I do not have any instance. But once we convert this system into an multi-AZ system, so this is what will happen. I will have this master instance which was here also in AZ1, but I will have a standby system in AZ2. So this M indicates the master database and S is a standby or a secondary database. Correct? Now we'll go in the AWS console and we will have a look on this practically. So let's create a multi-AZ environment. We'll log in our AWS console. We'll go to RDS. So here, as you can see, we have already one instance that is up and running, which I created some time back. Okay, if I open this WordPress instance and under connectivity and security I go down, I'll see that this is in region US East 1B, right? And if I go in configuration and scroll down under multi-AZ, it will show no. So that means it has not been configured for multi-AZ. The only the only AZ in which the instance is present is US East 1B. Okay, now we'll modify and we'll make this a multi-AZ system. So we'll click on this modify button. And if you scroll down under availability and durability, it it gives you two options. First is create a standby instance. So as we discussed before that, in MultiAZ it gives you a standby system. It's a failover mechanism, correct? So if I click here and hit save, continue. So here it asks for an option. So do you want to apply this change immediately, or do you want to wait till the next scheduled maintenance window? So for this demo purpose, we will click apply immediately and modify DB instance. Now if you refresh it, and it does take a couple of minutes. Yeah, so the status here has updated to modifying. So it will take a minute or two to modify it, so I'll pause the video till then. Let's refresh it now, and yeah, the status has updated to available now. And if here in column regions and AZ, if you see, you can see another availability zone, US East 1B. And if I open it and I go to configuration, so here under MultiAZ it will show me yes. So now there is a standby instance which is created in availability 1B. So this was the example for how we can convert a non-AZ multi-AZ system in RDS to a multi-AZ system.